Hello everyone, and thank you for joining today. It's a huge pleasure to be here virtually and congratulate you all, not just on completing your Global Professional Development module, GPD, but a distinction that you have achieved, a wonderful achievement that already makes you stand out from the crowd. Every year, we take a proud moment to celebrate the outstanding achievements of Coventry University students studying the CMI accredited GPD module, which provides postgraduate students with current, practical leadership skills to meet the ever-changing needs of employers. Now in its 5th year of the CMI Awards, in the midst of a crisis set to fundamentally change the future world of work, consistent demonstration of excellence is more important than ever. It has certainly been a challenging year for everyone, not just in the UK, but in the world. Speaking with many employers from numerous industries, they have spoken how they have had to pivot their businesses rapidly to accommodate these constant changing times. And it has been brutal for many. Putting COVID on the side for a moment, according to Forbes, there were 1,580 AI companies in Europe last year. There were 0 just a couple of years ago. But it's not just AI or the fact every industry is focused on utilizing the cloud in some way, or the fact there is so much talk about data and 5G. It's the fact industry is changing so fast. And these are just some of the indicators of significant change, like a new industry appearing or a completely new way of working every couple of years. And as we ramp up to today, there's massive change happening, often every few months. With the speed of change in every industry, plus COVID, the manager is more important than ever. We are moving away from office-based jobs with more people working from home, but most importantly, a move towards greater inclusion and understanding of diversity within the workplace. Within an interview last week, Andrew Hill, the award-winning columnist for the Financial Times, along with our CEO, Anne Franker, he stated that the role of management is shifting, so the human qualities of management have become more important. And Andrew pointed out what he calls the 4 C's: clarity, connection, collaboration, and compassion. These are all the skills that every manager should have, but are now crucial for every leader today. It was a great reminder to me of the values of being a manager and leader of my own team, not just for today, but in the future. So for all of you completing your GPD module, this will give you the skills that are required for this new world, and you'll have the opportunity to make a massive difference to the economy, our communities, and most importantly, yourselves. Congratulations too on achieving an important milestone on your pathway to the ultimate distinction, Chartered Manager. We'll hear more about that in a moment. But first, a bit of context. For those who don't know, CMI, the Chartered Management Institute, is the only chartered professional body dedicated to raising standards of best practice in leadership and management. Our vision is simple: better led and managed organizations through helping accidental managers become conscious leaders. This is important as we calculate there are 2.8 million accidental managers in the UK alone. Those who excel functionally as great designers, IT professionals, or engineers, but then receive little training or support in the daunting task of managing and leading others on the path to success. Is this important, you may ask? Well, it couldn't be more important. Did you know that bad management is the #1 cause of the productivity gap in the UK, costing £84 billion per year? It is also the #1 reason startups fail. Indeed, whether you're a fashion designer or software engineer, the chances are you will one day need to lead and manage a team of people, or at a minimum, lead and manage yourself. And that is exactly what this innovative GPD program helps prepare you to do. And did you know that more than 58% of you are likely to secure a well-paid job compared to those 48% of students on a non-CMI accredited program? You're all developing the fundamental management and leadership skills to succeed in a fast-changing and very real world. We know how valuable the practical skills you have learned through this program are to employers. Indeed, the top 3 skills employers want to see from their staff are managing innovation, managing people, and the financial skills. We know from research with our learners that they have acquired these skills to be a great success in the workplace. 85% of learners have acquired these skills to lead change and innovation, 82% to develop people and capabilities, and 73% to manage resource and risk. These skills are universal and vital in any business, not just in the UK, but globally. It was back in 2015 that our partnership was founded, and it is so gratifying to see how shared values can inspire innovation and impact. These three things, shared values, innovation, and impact, are the cornerstone of the excellent collaboration between CMI and Coventry University on this wonderful programme. And indeed, GPD is only part of our wider partnership with Coventry, which includes accreditation and degree apprenticeships, as well as much more. We support Coventry in shaping business-ready managers and leaders for the future. You're already associate members of CMI and have been using resources like Management Direct, our online resource portal, with content from everything we have learned from over 70 years of being the professional home for over 140,000 managers and leaders worldwide today. You've achieved 2 separate CMI graduate level qualifications and are on a pathway to become a chartered manager, the pinnacle recognition of the best in management practice. Your CMI membership will continue for a year after you graduate to help you on your journey, giving you access to all of our online and event resources, including career and CV advice, mentoring and Management Direct, which, as you know, has all the practical tools and checklists for practicing managers. Like Coventry, CMI is dedicated to your ongoing professional development and success, no matter where you do or where you do it. Be proud that you're already achieving and succeeding, as this CMI module is a very major undertaking for both Coventry and CMI. It's unique and truly special. I think it's ahead of its time as you think about the significant challenges we face in leadership across all fields, whether public, private or third sector, and the challenges of the political, the economic and technological uncertainty that we are faced with, which have been multiplied by 10 due to COVID this year. Our partnership approach ensures we continue to innovate and work together to evolve this. And I'd like to acknowledge the efforts of everyone involved in the Coventry and CMI teams in realising the programme so successfully. But this is all about you. And it's great that you tell us that your learning and achievement boosts confidence and will improve your employability and professionalism in whatever you go on to do. It's what fuels Coventry to higher positions in the UK and global rankings with the TEF Gold ranking. And we look forward to continue to evolve and expand this groundbreaking programme with Steve Galliford and his wonderful team here at Coventry. In the world of work, shared values, innovation and impact shape positive experience and mark out those who achieve the most. So congratulations to each one of you for having successfully completed the programme, and it's great to be able to recognise your achievement, and I hope that you'll want to continue your association with CMI as a member for many years to come. We wish you all well and in the difference that you will go on and make in the world of work. Well done to you all. So I'm now going to be passing over to Steve Galliford.
Thanks, Matt. Good afternoon, everybody. As Matt has said, these are unprecedented and challenging times, and perhaps I think we don't appreciate how historic. When something in the world happens, I always think when someone writes a history book in, let's say, 200 years' time, if we still have books then, will we get a mention? Will COVID-19 go down in history? And I think the answer is yes. So as such, it's fantastic to be able to meet you all. I'm only sad that we're not able to meet in person, but I do not want that to detract from us meeting virtually like this to celebrate our students' achievements and, as Matt has said, the continued success of the partnership between the Chartered Management Institute and Coventry University. Of course, as Matt has said, this event is not about the university and CMI at all, really. It's about you, the students, and I must warmly welcome you all and congratulate you, as Matt has done, on your academic performance this year. I'd like to add my own context to that of which Matt has already so clearly set out. As you know, the GDP modules, or as we like to call them, the CMI modules, you all complete a case study and prepare a business report. Your final assessment is accredited by the university and CMI, as you know, But almost really importantly, I think that we ask our employer partners to review the best submissions and nominate prize winners for each case study. And I think that's a really important part of the process, because in partnering with so many employers, and we have, I think, about 25 employers now providing case studies, that really gives real world validation to what we're doing. So over the course of the last academic year, we've had well over 2,500 submissions. There are not 2,500 students on this call. To be invited here today, you needed to not only pass the module at least distinction level, but in fact, you had to get a score around the 80% mark. That's a fantastic achievement in its own right. So to be nominated, you needed to beat off the very best competition from all of your fellow students. And to win, well, of course, you have to beat everybody. And not everyone will be able to do that. But even to be invited here today, you've done really fantastically well. Some of you may be thinking, well, I get marks like that in all of my assignments. Well, if you do, I have to tell you, that's not actually normal. It's exceptional. I know from my work in other universities and around the higher education sector that the best of our students, and you are the best, can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best in the UK. I always say the best advert for Coventry is our students, and that really speaks for itself. So I hope you're proud to be here, proud to be a Coventry graduate or student, and proud to be part of our excellent relationship with CMI. The university continues to go from strength to strength, and you are all part of that journey. Equally, we're proud to work with CMI, and as a university, also grateful and thankful to CMI for supporting us by being such dynamic and innovative partners. Matt has said our relationship is now quite long-standing and wide-ranging. It's not just in the postgraduate area that we work. It's right across the university group. And I know that the unique experience that the CMI modules have given you, you are now well placed to develop your futures in that knowledge. I am very much an accidental manager, as Matt referred to, and I only wish I'd been introduced to CMI when I was at the same point as you are in your careers. I hope the modules that you've studied will give you the head start that people like me never had. So at previous events and evenings where we've been able to celebrate your work, such as today, you might have heard me speak about how the university has risen up the league tables and continually enhances its reputation as one of the top universities in the UK. You'll have heard me speak about our consistent performance in the Guardian and Sunday Times league tables and our gold ranking in the TEF, the Teaching Excellence Framework. However, in a few moments, I want to dwell a little more on one particular achievement, which I want to share with you, which is worthy of extra attention, and I think noteworthy of special relevance today. Before I do that, I just wanted to set a couple more things in context. Coventry is a large university, and this year we will have in excess of 35,000 students. Nearly 6,000 of those will be on postgraduate taught courses, making us the 18th largest postgraduate provider in the UK. We're innovative, and for a university, we move very quickly. Our portfolio at postgraduate level extends to over 200 courses, many with flexible delivery patterns, all with multiple start points in September, January, and May. And we're at the leading edge of online delivery, using a new pioneering virtual learning environment called Aula, and partnering with FutureLearn to offer CMI modules on a new online platform. We've invested in this technology early, and given the circumstances we now find ourselves in, we're extremely glad that we did. Being ahead of the game has placed us really at the forefront of universities in the UK. Teaching, learning and students remain at our heart, and our response to the COVID-19 global pandemic has been widely recognised as one of the most comprehensive in the sector. Our early commitment to online platforms and technological innovation has meant all our students have continued to be taught and assessed in line with expected standards, and perhaps more importantly, enabled them to complete their studies as planned. So, the accolade and achievement which I've not mentioned so far is our standing and position in this year's Postgraduate Taught Evaluation Survey, the PTES. The PTES is an external survey of UK universities offering postgraduate programmes. It's the rough equivalent of the National Student Survey for undergraduates. And this year, I'm absolutely delighted to be able to tell you that we were ranked 12th in the UK. That's a rise of 17 places from our position of 29th in 2019. Obviously, we're all absolutely delighted at this outcome, but it's the deeper analysis of those results which gives me real pleasure. The survey asks a number of questions and then presents the student responses under a number of key categories. These, to an extent, mirror those in the National Student Survey for undergraduates, and they focus on areas such as learning resources, teaching and learning, and student support. We outperform the sector significantly in all these subcategories, which is further gratifying, but I was struck by one in particular, and that's the category of skills development. In this category, we were 4th in the UK, with over 90% of our students giving us a huge thumbs up for the way in which their courses develop them, not only in their academic, but also in their professional skills. This interests me because it's no accident, in my view, that the work we do with CMI and the focus we put on leadership and management is entirely the driver behind this outcome. Put simply, the academic excellence and commitment of students in their primary degree is not enough to both support and develop students, or to meet the needs of the modern employment market. Like Matt has said, we and CMI both know this, and I'm quite clear that our partnership and the embedding of the CMI modules in so many of our courses directly contributes to our excellent result in the PTES, both in terms of your appreciation of your skills development, but also in terms of your overall satisfaction. So thank you, CMI. So we've had another great year, not put off by COVID-19, with more success for our students, and we continue to grow, and being ranked 12th in the PTES is a massive tonic and a validation of what we do. So it's fitting for us to celebrate our students' achievement, and I hand back to Matt.
Thank you, Steve. It's great to hear that our partnership goes from strength to strength. So moving on to the awards, which probably all of you are here for. So this is just some comments made by Coventry University on the Partnership Awards. So the overall standard of work from the shortlisted students for the 3 CMI Partnership Awards has been outstanding, each demonstrating excellent insights into the needs of the live employer case scenarios. Recommendations in the reports have been well-founded, contemporary, and closely aligned to the business needs of the organisations, taking into account the fast-paced change we currently find ourselves in. So students who have been shortlisted for this award have good reason to be pleased and proud of their achievement. So I'm going to go into the awards now, and the first one is the CMI Partnership Award in Leadership and Consultancy. The award is given for exceptional evaluation of the relationship between leadership, strategic management, and its impact on the organisation's immediate and future position. This student has shown incomparable understanding in identifying and assessing the client's organisation's needs and the ability to develop an appropriate strategy for proficient consultancy intervention. So the nominees are Doris Ivacevic, Damiola Akani, and Colin Patterson. And the winner is Doris Ivacevic. And we're going to hear
It's an honor to be the one receiving it. It makes me feel more self-confident about myself and my work throughout not only the CMI module, but the whole experience at Coventry University. As a young physiotherapist, my goal is to pursue my professional development and to own my own physiotherapy practice one day, as well as to represent physios around the world. So thank you for teaching me about the leadership and making me believe that I can reach my goal. I appreciate it.
That's great. Many congratulations, Doris, and wish you all the success in the future. So moving on to the second award, which is the CMI Partnership Award in Creativity, Change and Innovation. This award is given for outstanding and critical assessment of an organisation's approach to leadership, creativity and innovation. This student was able to appraise critically and with insight the organisation's leadership strategies and its impact on the creativity, change and innovation and organisational direction, as well as providing a relevant organisational response through in-depth analysis on information, radical thinking to develop an innovative change strategy and sustainable organisational solutions for the future. So the nominees are Oluwansolola Ayodele, Yin Shu Pan, and Jonathan Livingstone. And the winner goes to Jonathan Livingstone. And we're going to hear.
I feel honoured and extremely gratified to accept this award for my assignment on creativity, change and innovation, a module of my Masters in Psychology. Although initially daunting, producing the assignment was very rewarding and introduced me to CMI and its wealth of brilliant resources. I'm grateful to my tutors, Andrew Castle and Susan Barnes, for their expert guidance. And the best thing, I can legitimately claim to be an authority on value-based strategic leadership, creativity, innovation, and organizational change.
Congratulations, Jonathan, and yet again, wish you all the best in the future. So the final award that I'll be presenting is the CMI Partnership Award in Entrepreneurship. This award is given in recognition of a dynamic and highly relevant exploration into how entrepreneurship, supported by a precise and effective leadership and management strategy, can create a flourishing and sustainable environment for a new business venture. This student, through a superbly critical examination of entrepreneurial practice principles, was able to demonstrate excellent knowledge and understanding in determining and evaluating the skills required by successful and effective entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs, and the impact of such on future organisational direction. And the three shortlists are Charlie Ward, Sarah Annecy, and Alexander Longford. And the winner is Charlie Ward. Congratulations, Charlie. And we're going to hear from Charlie as well.
Winning this award has felt really good, and the recognition I have received from the CMI has helped to emphasise that my understanding of entrepreneurship is correct. Going forward, I believe I can apply this understanding of entrepreneurial qualities in setting up my own private strong conditioning business. The various strategies and leadership styles that have been implemented by previous successful entrepreneurs will shape the way in which I do this.
Fantastic, well done again, and good luck in the future. So I'm now going to introduce Dr. Janice Johnson, who's the Assistant Professor in the Postgraduate Strategy Unit at Coventry University. And Janice will give us an overview of the Excellence Awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. I hope you can hear me. I had some difficulties with my sound this morning, but I hope I'm coming through okay. So we've determined 3 awards to be given for excellence, and I'll just go straight into them. The CMI Award for Excellence in Personal Professional Development. This award is given in recognition of great critical reflections made and an exceptional level of commitment to gaining and improving key employability skills, regardless of the subject discipline studied. The evidence presented originated both from the students' experience of the course and their personal life, with a focus on strong self-awareness of their own strengths and weaknesses. This piece of work was additionally future-focused, demonstrating an understanding of the need to continue developing and updating skills. In the future world of work, it remains crucial that our graduates are focused on reflection as well as reflexivity as part of their continuous professional development. We at Coventry University applaud this student's desire to develop skills evident in effective high-level performers. The shortlisted are Ovita Hajarani Maris, Jonathan Davidson, Jenny Kingston. And the winner of the CMI's Award for Excellence in Personal Professional Development is Orvita Hajarani Maris. Well done.
Wow, thank you so much for this opportunity joining this award. I did not expect to win it. And of course, I am very honored to be able to participate in this award. The interesting part is the consultation coursework reminds me of a time when I used to work at a company and implemented a similar case. I believe that study hard and put in effort is sure to you will produce a satisfying result. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Orvita. Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm going to just move the microphone just a bit closer. The CMI Award for Excellence in Contextualizing Leadership and Strategy. This award is given to a student who has demonstrated robust understanding of both the internal and an external environment of a contemporary organization faced with conditions of turbulence, change, and uncertainty. This student was also able to critically evaluate at an exceptional level current debates about leadership and management at all levels in the organization and identify relevant approaches to respond to the challenges faced. We at Coventry University applaud this student's critical understanding of the complexities of the operating environment and the contested nature of leadership and management. The shortlisted are Laura Di Ciaccio, Victoria Alatoro, Mutsa Malabusi. And the winner of the CMI's Award for Excellence in Contextualizing Leadership and Strategy is Victoria Alatoro. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, I just want to give a special thanks to Coventry University and the Chartered Management Institute for creating this opportunity for me to go through the Global Development Program. I'm so grateful to also my friends and my family, and grateful to God most importantly, because the year of my master's was indeed a challenging year, but each and every one of you who is on here today show me the support. You've all been part of my success story, and this achievement is for every one of us. And I promise myself to only get better at what I do and to make sure that I make the most out of this opportunity and this achievement. Thank you so much everyone, and God bless.
Again, Victoria. So the final award for the evening, for the afternoon rather, is the CMI Award for Excellence in Innovation and Implementation. The ability to demonstrate radical thinking and insight is not an easy skill to acquire. This award is presented for the student's capacity to identify, construct, present, and defend practical solutions to organizational problems, and to identify relevant opportunities for future improvement. The proposals for action are clearly identified, realistic, and immediately implementable, showing immense insight and vision. We at Coventry University applaud the students for providing action plans which were cogent, defensible, relevant, and strategically imaginative. The shortlisted are Elizabeth Pepple, Indiana Obong Samuel Essien, Caroline Foster. However, this was a tough category to judge, and the judges were unable to separate two of the entries. For the first time in this award series, and in this truly exceptional year, joint winners have been decided. The winners of the CMI's Award for Excellence in Innovation and Implementation are Indiana Obong Samuel Essien and Caroline Foster. Very well done to both.
Well, what a wonderful surprise to receive such recognition. The award makes me feel very proud of this learning opportunity I really enjoyed adopting the formula for success in defining a construct, applying a model and using the evidence from a case study. I've already been applying this approach to other aspects of my profession and it's been so helpful. I'm most grateful to the partnership between Coventry University and the Chartered Management Institute for giving such direction as well as such confidence for me to participate in this field, and to receive this recognition is a great treat. Thank you very much.
I am honored to be receiving the CMI Award for Excellence in Innovation and Implementation. With this award, I am inspired and motivated to do more. Winning this award wouldn't have been possible without the inspiration I have received from my model tutor, Andrew Castle. I want to especially thank the Chartered Management Institute, Coventry University, and the CMI teaching team for incorporating this model into my program and organizing this event.
We applaud all our students for their success and wish them all the best in their future careers. Thank you. Over to Matt.
Sorry, Matt, you're on mute. Can you please try again?
I'll start again. Apologies about that. Thank you. Yeah, so I just want to say a massive congratulations to all of you. And as Steve rightly pointed out, it is a great partnership between Coventry University and CMI. And obviously the results have been proven. And obviously, you know, it's great that everyone who has been on this course can go into the world with their heads held high and be proud of their achievements and really make a difference. It has been a very tough year, and we wish you all the best from CMI and Coventry University in the future. Thank you. And I'll pass quickly over to Steve for closing remarks.
Well, thanks, Matt, again. So it falls to me to close this celebration, and the very, very first thing I'd like to say is to add my congratulations to Victoria, Doris, Jonathan, Charlie, Avita, who I thought made a fantastic remark, which I'll come on to in a minute, Indy Angabong and Caroline. You've done really fantastically well, but as I said earlier, so has everybody that's been here today. Avita said something about do your best and work hard, and that's exactly the advice I give to my children and my nieces. So I really do live by that mantra. You've all done really, really well, and you should be really proud. So thank you, everybody, for attending today. It's been a great event. I'd like to thank my team in the Postgraduate Strategy Unit for your continued hard work and your efforts in building and developing the postgraduate student experience at the university, not just in relation to CMI, but in the wider piece. So thank you, Ruth, Susan, Daisy, Ashley, Janice, Hannah, Cobra, Heather, Linda, and Sumaya. Also, thank you to the team of lecturers and associate lecturers who deliver a great student experience. Far too numerous to mention, but I will mention Andrew Castle, who was mentioned by two of the students, and Susan as well. So thank you. And also our employer partners, who play a really important part in making it real, giving the real case studies, which I think add value to what we do. And of course, thank you to CMI. In these difficult times, I really do want to thank my team for your unwavering support and hard work. And I think what you have developed a truly exceptional team spirit that I really think is second to none. I said earlier on that our students are our best advert, and the video presentations we've just seen, I think, are absolute proof for this. You really should have the last word, and I thought your motivation, professionalism, and your drive really shone through. You should be very proud, and we certainly are. So with that, I'd like to close the event by looking forward to another great year of partnership with CMI. Hopefully the end of the global pandemic, which is affecting us all in such extreme times. That's as educators, leaders and managers, and trying to get the world back to normal, whatever normal is these days. We all have a part to play in that, and none less so than graduates and students. You are the leaders and managers of the future. And I hope we've given you the foundation, not only to develop your own career, but to take your place in the world, to lead us back to economic and social prosperity and good health. So thank you, goodbye, good luck, and lastly, but definitely not least, keep safe. Thanks, everybody.